Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. Today it's going to be a charity shop haul. This is from 2 days ago and today. I've just been out. I've also picked up a couple of things online and from HMV and Games, so I'll put those on at the end as well. So as always, I'll mention how much I paid for the item, how much hopefully it will sell for on eBay. These prices, as always, are with postage before fees or anything, so just bear that in mind. So let's get on into the haul. So this is a quick brief overview of what I've picked up. So I'll start on this side with what I picked up a couple of days ago. This is an IKEA kids lunchbox. It's called Smaska. I know IKEA secondhand stuff can sell well. So for £1, I thought I'd pick that up. It goes between £12.99, £14.99. So for £1, that was a really good pickup. The ears obviously flop down and close the lunchbox. Next we have a Piglet plush. This is from Winnie the Pooh, obviously. Classic Pooh Gunt plush. I don't know a date on it, but this was £2. It was a nice looking plush, so that's why I've picked it up. I don't know how much it will be, but I'll put on the screen if I can find one similar. Next, another plush. It's a sumo one. I've had a couple of these before. It's a rhinoceros. I have washed it. It needs a bit of a brush. That's why it's not looking as fluffy as it should. But this was £1.50. Again, I'll try and find out how much it'll go for. Put on the screen. Next, a couple of Funko Pops. I don't normally buy Funko Pops, but I saw these two and they're Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things, so I thought I'd pick them up. First one's Mike, and then we have Vecna. They were £5 each, which is on a little steep side, but they are worth, on a good day, £12 to £15 each. So not a huge amount of profit, but I like selling stuff like this that I'm into, so it's nice to see them in the charity shop. A vintage battleship travel game. This is from 1982. Well, when it was first released anyway. It's all there. I haven't counted the pegs. I couldn't actually find how many pegs there were supposed to be in here. But all the ships are there and there are loads of pegs. I've already sorted it out to list. I have sold this before, this exact item, so I'll put on the screen, I mean it's been a while, so I'll put on the screen what it should get for now, but it costs £2.50, so I'm guessing at least double figures for that. Next, the last two things from the other day, 2 days ago, I went to the charity shop with these two little plushes. If you remember, God, must have been well over a year and a half ago, I had some planets, some plush planets, which sold really well. And I got them from this charity shop. And so when I saw these unique, strange little plushes, I picked them up because weird plush seems to sell. These two are from the Giant Microbes line. This one is the kissing disease. I think they call it mono in America. It's quite cute. But I'm guessing maybe like medical students might like these. I don't know. But I'm sure they've got some appeal. These were £2 each, so for such a small plush they were a little expensive, but they're unusual and I know unusual sells. So I'll put on the screen roughly what this one's worth, the kissing disease one. And then we have a tooth one, which kind of doubles as like a tooth. I don't know if you put the removed tooth inside of it, or maybe you just put the money inside from the tooth fairy. But that's quite a unique angle to sell it as a tooth fairy thing. It's got loads of information on there, and it's still got the tag on, obviously, this one. So I'm sure that will sell. Again, it was £2, so I'll put on the screen what that should sell for. Then we move on to today's stuff. Quite book heavy, which is unusual for me. I don't usually pick up books, but I went to one charity shop and they seem to have a load of really good titles, which I'll obviously show you now. So Steve Spends a Penny on YouTube will be very proud of me picking up books. You should check out his channel if you don't already subscribe to him. He's mainly a bookseller now, but he does really good videos, pickups and sales and stuff. just like me. So if you like my channel, I'm sure you'll like his. I'll put the link down below in the description. But onto the items, we have 4 Geek Girl books. These were £1 each. These haven't been read, there's no creases on the spines, and they're in really good condition. So, book bundle, at least £10. I'm going to aim for probably £12.99 with postage for the 4 books. I'm sure I'll be able to get that. Next is Sarah Jane Adventures book. I have found one of these before and it sold quite well, if I remember correctly. This was £1 again. So, yeah, hopefully that should sell okay. 50p, I don't think this is worth a lot, but Decide Your Destiny, these are quite cool. These are like choose your own adventure books, but for Doctor Who. But 50p, I was definitely picking that up. A Star Wars Last Jedi junior novel, again £1. It's probably not worth a lot, but Star Wars, so I was picking that up. Then we have... This is 50p, that's why I picked it up. The Sabrina Teenage Witch. It is an ex-library book. But, you know, 90s stuff. I'm sure that will sell. Another vintage book. This was £1. Very funny Charlie Brown. It's like a comic strip kind of book. Again, not sure if it's valuable or not, but it's vintage. So I took a chance on it. These two I will probably bundle together. They are Fairest of All and The Beast Within. Disney, obviously. But they're stories that go into backstories of some of the characters, like the Wicked Queen and Beast, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll look them up separate, but I might bundle the two together. They were £1 each again. These were probably the find of the day, although none have sold on eBay, but the prices people are asking for these is ridiculous. These were £1 each. I saw them and thought they were unusual. It's not something you see every day. It's from the weird Beauty and the Beast TV series with Linda Hamilton. I think it was the 90s. But as I said, the prices people are asking for these books is ridiculous. I paid £1 each for these to take a chance on them, and just before filming this video I thought I'd quickly look them up, and they're ridiculous. I will put on the screen what people are asking for these. As I said, none of them have sold at these prices, but I don't know, so I have no idea what I'm going to list these at. But for £1 each, I'm not going to lose out on those. And then in another charity shop I found this. It's a Doctor Who Complete History, which goes over these episodes of Series 3, Gridlock, Daleks in Manhattan, Evolution of the Daleks, Lazarus Experiment, and 42. I've never owned any of these books. It's the first one I've ever managed to pick up. It was £2, which is on the steep side. They only sell for about 6 or 7, I've since discovered, so I might break even on that. Some copies of these go for much more, but yeah, I thought I'd take a chance on it. And then we get into the other items I bought today. So I went to HMV. They had this Din Djarin Morak figure for 50% off. It was $25.99, so that worked out at $12.99. On eBay there's one for $14.99, that's the cheapest, and then the next cheapest is £24. So once the $14.99 sells, the next cheapest one is £24. So I'll probably price this at $22.99 to start and go from there. Game, I went in to see if they had any more figures. They only had these two that I was interested in. $4.98 each, so really cheap. The bubbles are cracked, which I'm presuming is why they were a little cheap. But the other day I bought one of these for $4.98. I took it out of the packaging, listed it loose, brand new loose, and it sold within a couple of hours for $13.99, which is crazy because I've had a sealed one up before for $13.99. It's just sat there and sat there. So I don't know what quite was going on with that, but they're easy to pack if they're loose. Just put them in a jiffy bag. So yeah, I thought I'd do that again and do a multi-listing. I don't know if I'll increase the price to $14.99 or just keep it at $13.99. We'll see. But yeah, That's something I like doing to damaged figures. If ever I buy any of the card backs damaged or anything, I sell them loose because they still sell really well. And then a couple of online purchased off eBay. I found this Turbo Attacks tin. Retails $14.99. I managed to win it on auction for $6.99, plus a bit of postage. Let me know in the comments whether you want me to unbox this. I'm not into Formula 1 at all. I just know these cards can be quite popular, so I thought I'd give it a go. Sell a few on my shop, see if there's any interest. But if you want me to unbox this, let me know in the comments. If not, I'll just open it up and sell the cards on my eBay shop. And then we've got a bit of a story time with these lot. These are 3 Cybermat figures that I bought on eBay off a seller. Meant to arrive on Monday via Hermes / Evri, whatever you want to call them these days, the worst company in the world. But for some reason the seller decided to miss a digit off my house number. So when they tried delivering it at 9 o'clock at night, I must add, to the other house down the road, obviously the probably grumpy owner who answered the door at 9 o'clock refused the delivery, and it was marked as return to sender, even though that it was marked as delivered because they scanned it as delivered before they even rung the door. But so eBay was showing as delivered, then return to sender. 2 days later, yesterday, I thought I'd keep looking at the tracking, and lo and behold, it was out for delivery again. And when I saw the Hermes driver at the time specified, I thought, okay, it's not gone back to the sender, it's coming back here. So I ran outside. They marked it as delivered again and just dumped it outside the door of the house. So I said to the Evri driver, hi, that's my parcel, here's my phone with the order on and my name and everything. And eventually they said, yeah, you can take the parcel, which was good because I wasn't looking forward to sorting all that out if I hadn't have managed to grab the driver or anything. In the meantime, I'd already contacted the seller about this issue and contacted eBay. They said to open an item not received case, which they did for me. So I ended up closing the case. The seller didn't even reply to any of my messages. They didn't reply to the case. Just absolutely zero contact at all. So this morning, unfortunately, I had to leave them negative feedback, which I don't like doing, but I feel like I was justified because they'd addressed the parcel wrong. It was a lot of hassle trying to sort it out, and they didn't even contact me, not even to apologise or anything. So I thought I was justified doing negative feedback. Let me know if you think I shouldn't have left negative. But anyway, that's the story over. These are the figures that I bought. There's 4 different designs and 5 lots in each pack. What I've done in the past is sell these as 4 in 1 lot. There's a multi-quantity listing for $4.99, and they all sold in the past. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. So that's 15 quantity of 4, which after fees and everything and what I paid, which was only a tenner, it works about £30 worth of profit if I sell them all. So I thought that was pretty decent and a nice little quick thing to shove in a jiffy bag. So yeah, that's my Cybermat story. So that's everything I've picked up this week. Some nice items, some unusual items, like those plushes and those Beauty and the Beast books. I don't think there's going to be a car boot haul on Sunday this week, unfortunately, because the weather looks absolutely atrocious. So I apologise in advance for that. But I'll try and get an alternative video out if I can. And other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, bye.